We're here on Jovicia Gillis. Last time we talked 2 days ago, we asked me for proof of her travel back and forth. That's her I-94. So when it says ARR, it means arrived in and departed from. So you can see.
Right? Pause right here. She's got official travel records showing years of back and forth work on valid visas. That's not nothing. But here's the twist. Her current visa is tourist status, and she's accused of nearly $780,000 in theft. Does that change how you see her? Drop your take in the comments.
She's back and forth for years. She had just a snippet. She works on H-2B visas for about 6 months to 2 years, depending on her contract, through various companies. Stein Erickson Collection, it's hospitality, was in 2020. South Carolina Kiowa Resort was 2022 to 2023. And then the most recent one, April to October of 2024, was St. Joe's Company Hospitality, where she works at various resorts. After that, she was here on a vacation visa, so she was not here illegally. And then she has to go back to Jamaica, get her new contract, and come back. So,
have you seen this, Mr. Kim?
I haven't, but I verified through DHS. So it wasn't a misrepresentation, but she was previously on a work visa. However, it expired last year. So legally speaking, she's on a tourist visa. And she has tried her hardest, but she's armed with allegedly $780,000. She's not an American national. She's out here on a tourist visa.
So what we would do is we would have her surrender a passport.
Yes, let's do it.
So I mean, that's what it says. Like if judge rules out, it's going to be the first thing. But just because with the amount of money, just allegedly the amount of money that she has stolen and the fact that she's here on a tourist visa, I'm still opposed at no bond. But if the court grants a bond, that would be my request for.
I mean, I'm okay. We have no other criminal history, right?
No, Judge, but
it doesn't appear that she's a danger, right? She's got a young kid. Did the nursing thing work out?
No, but almost, because of red tape. So I bought it with my own money, but because of red tape, they won't let me bring it. Don't worry, I just verified from Sylvia that at some point we came upon the conclusion that if you deny the PR bond and if whatever, we're going to bring her to court every day so she can pump. Then in the afternoons, she has to go to the hospital every day.
I don't know about it. I'm not going to do a PR bond because I think that at the very minimum, you need to have some skin in the game so that you.
Okay, what kind of bond were you thinking?
I don't know. What
I said, I still stand by. I have to defer the court because I'm still standing on the no bond because of the circumstances, and so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but just in terms of the allegations and over the long period of time, and again for the other same reasons, is that
she's alleged to close to $750,000.
So how much? She's not convicted. This is the question I asked today. She's not convicted. She's charged, and we're not talking about the underlying facts. It was a 2B. There could be various defenses. All we're talking about is how to get her to Pennsylvania. But if we are considering the underlying facts, I would like to know how much Harris County, the sheriff's office, and this court values a mother's right to breastfeed.
This is where the courtroom gets real. A mother begging for a breast pump. Lawyers literally offering to buy one out of their own pockets only to be blocked by red tape. Forget the charges for a second. Is the system failing her as a human being? Sound off.
70,000? If we're talking numbers, because she has been denied access. The Harris County Jail has admitted and is scrambling. And I'm talking CEO of Harris Health right now. They are scrambling. They have been asking me multiple times, why is she not getting a PR bond? Why is she not getting a PR bond? So I'm asking you that on behalf of the people that I've spoken with, why she is not getting a PR bond, knowing that they cannot provide those facilities. And we're at the point where I have to bring her daily. I'm appointed and I paid for it with my own money. I'll donate a $300 pump, but they won't take it. So because of the red tape, she is.
Bring her here so she can she use a pump here?
So I bought.
You guys okay with that?
And that's the thing. They said, we don't know if they'll allow that because technically she can't go back to the holdover with the pump I bring. So that's asking me to every day bring a pump so she can pump. I'll go home, I'll disinfect it, and I'll bring it back. But this is insanity, Judge. She's a nonviolent offender. We don't even know if Pennsylvania wants to pick her up. We're fighting, the state is fighting a battle and saying this woman cannot breastfeed. They barely are getting a pump. And I find this absolutely crazy. She's been in custody for 6 days. She has to go to the shower and hand express. They refuse to give her.
Look, she's charged with a criminal offense of.
I'm saying she's going back. She's going back.
$750,000. It just so happens that it happens at the time when she gives birth. I mean, it never. When someone gets arrested, it's never at the best time. Oh, you know what? Thank God I got arrested now. I mean, shit happens, right?
Sure.
It just does. But there's consequences to behavior.
And let's take her passport and make her go back. I have contact with her father who's going to come get her. I have contact with her mother. She's not leaving the country. There's no flight risk.
So for what it's worth, in terms of if she waived, I asked Amy to call to see if it flipped to a waiver, because technically, legally, right now they're only pursuing a governor's warrant because she's a refusal. So I asked Amy to call to figure out when the fastest they could come if she waived today. And she got a hold of Corporal. They're supposed to call her back today because the person in charge of it.
You know that Pennsylvania still.
That's the other question I asked, because technically the decision would lie with the prosecutor. So she's right now calling the DA's office in Pennsylvania, because the sheriff's office only obviously facilitates whatever that decision is. As far as what the extradition confirmation was, they are willing to extradite.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I can't show preference to anybody. I get it that she's nursing and stuff, but how am I supposed to show preference to anybody? I have to be fair to everybody. I can't show preference.
It's a nonviolent first-time offender.
And so that's why
Flight risk.
I'm not asking you for $25,000, because otherwise, in this type of situation, I would say no bond or somewhere in the neighborhood of like 25 grand. So no.
I'm sorry.
Like $1,000?
Fine.
1,000?
Sure.
Okay.
There's consequence. Can you bring her out, please? Guys, do you mind bringing her out? Gillis?
And sorry, and this obviously is relevant, is were you able to confirm who actually has her passport to surrender? Because if that's going to be a condition of,
The DHS wherever she got arrested.
okay,
Oh, I'll ask her right now. She knows.
okay. Because I'll have to
So
call, because I'll
what's the
surrender.
actual charge? Is it like misappropriating?
So the way it was written was theft by deception, false impression. But then I'll have to because the alternative is if it's going to be kept at DHS, then it would be an order from the court that would be submitted to DHS so that they don't inadvertently release it to another authorized party. Because otherwise, it would have to be surrendered to the clerk's office, which obviously to facilitate that, that's going to take a couple days. So you have to bring it here and release it. I don't know what kind of form they have to fill out.
So I'm going to give this back to you. Do you want to see this? So it looks like she
Well,
does.
I checked on the travel. I don't
Travel credits.
Did I forward it to you? I don't. There's so many emails.
take
Um,
issues on
Here,
the
you
travel
want
part.
Let's come on, Amy. Say they don't want her.
Well, they didn't hear this. I think they're on lunch break because they closed during the work deficit.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did leave a voice message with the person.
I will call after the approach.
Well, regardless, though.
Well, no, I'm saying if they don't want to extradite, then the bond becomes irrelevant.
Then we don't have to fight.
I'll call. I'll
Right.
figure it out. I'll get somebody.
I mean, I can't imagine that that's why, Really.
It's Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
Who has your passport right now?
It's in Olden.
What do you mean holding? Like which?
Here, downstairs.
Oh, they have it here.
So then they would have to be surrendered to the clerk's office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's at the.
Yes, evidence.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So that's even
And I
better.
think Paria has a copy of the form if you don't already have one to
Okay.
have.
I'll make.
use.
I'll email it.
So your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond so that you can go turn yourself in to Pennsylvania. I will acquiesce and I will set your bond at $1,000. However, before I do that, I'm ordering you to surrender your passport because I'm not going to trust you that you're not going to go. You do a lot of international flight, and I don't want you to take off on me
No, sir.
because I.
Below, clip 3, boom. The judge isn't sugarcoating it. You get out on $1,000 bond. One wrong move, and it's a nationwide warrant. 0 bond. No more chances. This is the legal version of Don't Test Me. Fair or way too harsh? You decide.
You're wanted for out of Pennsylvania because that's what we do. So the other thing I need you to understand is that from the time that you bond out, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to turn yourself in that jurisdiction. If you fail to do that, the bond that I set here now, I'm going to revoke it, set it at 0. I will not give you another one. I will issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. You can't run forever. I will get you, and this time I will physically hold you, and it doesn't matter if you're nursing this or if you're doing that. I don't care. You need to understand that. I
Understand.
cannot show you favorable treatment. I understand that you're nursing, but I have to treat everybody the same way. It doesn't matter if Jesus was here. I have to treat everybody the same way, and I do. I try to be as fair as possible, help you out as much as I can within the limits of the law. So understand, I'm happy to set you up. Well, otherwise, because if I thought you were a danger or flight risk, I wouldn't set your bond. So I am going to set you one, and it's a low bond at that, at $1,000. Normally it's 5 to 10, but understand, I'm going to hold you to it. So if you just take off and you don't go turn yourself in, do you understand?
I was planning to drive over and not fly over, where it would be a little bit more easier for me to
That's
get there.
probably a good. Well,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah, you'll get arrested at
Freya
the airport. We
tell you
already talked about
exactly how to do
driving
it. You don't want to take another risk where they,
Yes, sir.
because understand, we're letting you out. That warrant is still a valid warrant. So you get stopped somewhere else, they'll take you into custody. So you have to be careful. The only other thing I'm going to say, don't wait till the last day,
Awesome.
because, all right,
Understand.
quick. Anything else? Question?
No, I'll meet you back.
Well, do you think you'd be able to get it today for the passport surrender? Or
Me?
well,
Oh, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't leave the court without it.
I
And I'll
have
send
two
it out until that.
passports, so I'd
Okay.
have to
What?
double check. I
What do you
have
mean you have two passports? Where are they?
Because one is they're downstairs. So
Okay, well, both of them will go.
yeah, now it's both.
because I think one is the H2.
Well, guys, I'll let you
Okay.
talk about it.
Well, all your
Sorry.
passports. Got it.
Yes, yes.
Good morning, Ms. Whitaker.
Name?
Ma'am, you are charged with assault causing bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On September 4th, 2024, officers responded to an assault at In-Town Suites located at 9155 Sam Houston Highway in Harris County, Texas. This call was advised that the manager was pepper sprayed by the defendant. The complainant, the manager, was transported to Houston HCA Hospital, and the officer reviewed the lobby security footage to observe the defendant approach the complainant, becoming increasingly irate as they conversed. While the defendant was arguing with the complainant, the defendant grabbed a pink-colored pepper spray canister and discharged it at the complainant. The defendant quickly exited the lobby and fled the scene in a red-colored Mercedes-Benz. The complainant told the officers that she was working the front desk when the defendant came in, upset about her reservation and demanded a refund. The complainant tried to explain to the defendant that she did not have the authority to issue a refund when the defendant pepper sprayed the complainant and ran off. The complainant positively identified the defendant through a photo array.
Okay. Ms. Whitaker, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of weapons, and not to go back to this location. If I find that you violate these conditions, if you become a danger to my community, I only have one place for you. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm not asking for much. Do you mind filing those conditions, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
No, sir, I'm not working.
Okay, I'll have you fill out an application. I need to know everything about you, how much money you have in the bank, what kind of
There's no money in the
And-
bank.
whether you drive a Mercedes-Benz. What
In my daughter's name, she pays for it.
I need to know everything about you, ma'am.
You can know everything.
Deputy Miranda, do you mind giving an application? Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, ma'am.
Judge, I'm sorry, there was one more, it's an off-docket arraignment, it's there next to you.
Okay.
I have Mr. Spence on your docket. He's present. The reason for the approach is I wanted to ask the court to consider modifying the MOEP or bond conditions for Mr. Spence. The complainant has communicated with the state that they're unopposed to the defendant and the complainant having contact, and that is the condition that we would like amended.
He's doing an online bib class. Does he have it done? Because once
Oh.
it gets done, the case gets dismissed and he's done.
You're absolutely right. This morning, he officially agreed to do the bib.
I have since January he's been working on it.
Well, we were
Given him more time in February. Now we're March 26th.
There was some communication with the state regarding which bid class to complete. That has been resolved. He's agreed to do it. It's a 16-hour online class.
I'm giving him 2 weeks. You know, really, we're now at 170 days. He doesn't have it done. Offer's been there since January.
I think we're okay with the 2 weeks, Judge. I just don't know how the court feels about amending the bond at this time.
Mr. Spence, come up.
And further background, there's some business transactions, legitimate business transactions between the complainant and the defendant, and they're both respecting the bond conditions and the MOAB, not having contact, but it's interfering with those business transactions, Judge.
Judge, we defer to the court. I will confirm everything defense has said.
Oh, you haven't confirmed it yet.
Well, no, I have confirmed it. I have been in contact with the complainant. She is asking to amend the bond conditions, but we would defer to the court to that ultimate decision.
Okay. Any prior assault of history against the same complaining witness?
There is a prior assault of the same complainant. It
I'm
was
not going to do it. No, he has a prior assault against this person that's just been dismissed. No, and I'm telling you now, your case is 170 days old. Since January, you've had an offer to have this case dismissed for you doing an online anger management course. You now have 2 weeks to get this thing done. If you don't have it done, I'm going to set your case for trial. Do you understand? Okay.
We'll get it done, Judge.
Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Likewise. I'll get you these.
I'm approaching on Sierra Mitchell.
Mitchell. Oh, is it a new case?
So no, what happened was I was her felony appointed lawyer upstairs.
Oh, did it get?
It got dismissed, but they refiled it as a misdemeanor. And so I've already talked to the MAC, and I was going to request from the court that I'll be appointed as her MAC lawyer.
Are you on the list to be appointed?
I am. I'm a MAC. lawyer.
Already spoken with Morgan, and she said she was fine as long as she got the green light from you.
I'm okay. Sure.
Okay, I'll make the request.
Yeah.
I'll just need your bar number when we're done.
Thank you for getting on our case.
No problem.
But we need to do bond conditions and
Yes.
stuff.
It's
It's an arraignment setting.
Right. Here's the PSR, and we
Okay.
can follow up.
Miss Mitchell, come up. Good morning, Miss Mitchell. Ma'am, you are charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. He has been gracious enough to now sign on to your case. He's doing it. So please.
On April 10th, 2024, the complainant stated that he got into an argument with his roommate, the defendant's boyfriend. The complainant stated the defendant scratched him while his arms were being held bound by the defendant's boyfriend. After, the defendant used her forearm to put the complainant in a chokehold with her knee on the complainant's back. The complainant stated the chokehold lasted around 6 seconds and his breathing was short and it was painful to swallow. The defendant also stated to the complainant, "I'll kill you, huffed." The officers observed visible injuries to the complainant's face, chest, arms, back, and chin. The complainant stated that the estimated level of pressure on the neck was a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Miss Mitchell, do you know of any dope or alcohol, anything of this nature?
Nothing alleged. No.
Miss Mitchell, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I am ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person and not to be in possession of weapons. I'm also now granting what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Mr. Sims as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. If you violate this court order, they will file additional cases against you. A violation of protective order is one of the worst cases you can pick up. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. But Ms. Mitchell, it is your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you because you're playing games, you've gone AWOL, you pick up a new case, you become a danger to my community, it's not going to go well for you. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? Okay. So she has a prior, okay, the impeding breath is this case now.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other
No
prior?
prior, no criminal history, Judge.
All right, I'm going to set your bond at $100 and I'm going to grant you a PR bond today. But like I said, this is the only one. If I find that you become a danger, it's just not going to go well. Do you understand that? Okay, I'm gonna have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you take a seat while we generate your bond conditions. Do not leave until you sign them, and after that, you'll be free to go. Thanks.
Judge.
Mr. Chairman, raise your right hand, please. Based on the story from that you've been convicted of felony namely, what's the aggravated law? In Texas, year for 2000, and that you reflected the judge as I was
Hey, Abigail. Abigail,
Yes.
you need you with your computer.
Yes, absolutely. Sure.
To any other DWIs anywhere else, please.
All right. Can I get a cost number?
It's 253-9108.
Jobs.
Okay. Mr. Jones, let me get your.
Not only that, can you run the license as well?
Just these two for the
Nothing
DWIs.
else? Okay.
And then prior.
And then the license, please.
Oh, the license, yes. It is suspended for ALR.
Okay.
The end date is
Just say
2026.
end date is when?
2026.
Okay.
So next February. Oh, and we have news for you. Kenzie and I are leaving on Monday.
No, really?
We are sad to go, but
Where are you going?
keep an eye.
Okay. Where's she going?
Oh,
You know?
I don't know.
Really? Awesome.
Or might need something.
Nice. So who do we know we're getting two new people?
You're getting one who's far,
Okay.
well, right now. And then,
Congrats.
and then you're getting John. He's one of our class. He's pretty good.
Okay. Great.
One new, one old. And Blaze is staying. And Chief is
Stays,
staying.
right?
Yes. Yeah. So, but new group.
Are you excited?
I am. I think so. I don't know a lot about juvenile, so I'll see how it goes.
It'll be a good learning
I
experience.
think so.
Yeah. Which court are you going to?
42nd.
Second.
Judge Nelson.
Okay. She's smart. She's good.
I've heard I need to be very uncomfortable.
Just preparedness is everything. You know, law, you know, because you're not going to get all the, like, you'll get to really see what, you know, it's going to be fun.
My parents say that my job is exciting now. Next week.
I hope you have a good chief because that really is what makes or breaks your, you know, because a lot of times, and I don't want to know, I don't know if you get to really do what you want to do, what your heart tells you to do, but I hope you
Hey,
do.
do you need anything from Spears? Larson? Okay.
You good?
Thank you for the judge. Yeah.
Well,
We'll be here till
you
Friday.
know, the idea is that it's easygoing, nice, fun, but stern when you need to, you know? Who's the young lady in back? Oh, that guy? Okay, got it. All right, coming up, guys. Mr. Jones,